Salzburg Kennels here with Nipsey, a 5.5-month-old German Shepherd puppy that I have the first session with to shape the behavior of going onto the doggy cart. Just a heads up, looking at the video myself while narrating, I have been missing out in the session on a few opportunities to click, and I'm not shy to show you where it's at and hopefully be able to point it out to you. So I'm clicking for any orientation to the doggy cart. He's obviously more oriented to me than away from me, so I have to pay close attention to when he separates from me, for number one, to get it started, for him to think away from me by clicking it. Here I should have clicked a little earlier when he started moving, because he thought sitting would be triggering the click, but that's not what we're working on right now. He had one paw or foot on the cart and I missed the click. These are just things that are not really wrong, but you're missing out on an opportunity to click and drive the needle forward to get the behavior that you want. He put his head toward the cart and I clicked. Here I missed. I should have clicked when while he was turning his head, he had to kind of seen the cart, but I have too high of an expectation right now with my goal to orient or to be oriented toward the going onto the cart. There was super, one paw on the cart. I clicked and fed, and I'm feeding directly, meaning that I'm not feeding indirectly away from the behavior I want. I feed actually into the direction I want the behavior to go. That was cool. You looked at the cart, got the click, got the reward toward the cart. Here he moved at least, even though nothing oriented toward the cart, but I clicked just for him moving in close proximity to it. Here he put his nose on it, I clicked and treated. Here again he separated from me, I clicked and fed onto the cart, so direct reward into the behavior, not indirect away from it. He looked at it and got the click. And again, and being fed toward the cart. Not really feeding onto it because I feel that he has some hesitation about the whole thing, about the whole place or cart thing. So any direction of behavior into the cart, here I missed. He turned his head away from me and here I caught it and I'm feeding toward the target. Moving toward it and clicked and get fed toward it. I should have clicked for separating his attention from me, because separating the attention from me is the first step to focus on something else but me. So I missed there. I should have taken that small increment. Now I'm trying to entice him by moving around the cart to maybe hop over it or step onto it. But here I clicked for not running around it, but staying on the other side. So that's the smallest increment I can find to be able to lead to maybe stepping onto it. Here I should click because he stood right there on the other side of the cart, but I missed. I could have caught that very beginning before he moved when I stepped over, because he was kind of looking at it. But it's all about the anticipation and endless concentration of what you're doing, and I guess I am a little sluggy right there. I caught him with one foot on the cart. That was good. Here I'm trying to, or I entice him with his whole dinner, which should be a great big pull or attraction to get onto it. And he's still not taking the shortcut, so I'm limiting his options by pushing it against the wall and see if I can get him with the limited options to at least hop over it or do something within the cart range, so to speak. Here he was not hopping around, not running around, so I clicked and I present the food dish on the cart. Really important, direct reward. And I'm gonna give it another shot. He's off the cart. Running around it once, but then finally, due to limited options, having to step onto it in order to get over it and maybe get the food. And I definitely had to click and feed him directly onto the cart one more time. And here is what I believe is the last repetition of it. I step over it, attracting him. He hops over it, but at least he doesn't run around it and gets clicked and has his dinner.